good stuff. Okay. Okay. You're good to go.
Dan was saying an invalid ID on his thing.
What?
Dan was saying an invalid ID when we're trying to contact him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check.
Let's all just give him a call again.
Email? Oh, I only got one Dan invite. All right. He should come on now.
Okay.
Admit. Let's connect them to audio, Dan.
Yeah,
You got it. All right.
finally, I don't know what the hell it was trying to tell me some stupid shit. Fucking always fucking with me, this computer. So how's everybody on this beautiful day?
We're good. We're recording, so
Awesome.
okay.
I'm gonna step out periodically here, brother, for a minute here and there. I'm cooking the wife supper. She's off on vacation, so
You're cooking her supper, but she's on vacation?
yeah, she's off work on vacation, so I'm cooking her dinner.
Oh, okay.
I just got to stop out periodically, a minute two here, a minute there, just so you know if I get up and walk.
Yeah, no problem. What happened to John's face?
I don't see
There
Johnny.
he is.
There he is. Hey, what's going on, John?
Oh, slight problem we had there, but we're back.
We got her fixed out. We got her fixed.
All right.
So
Oh shit, Dan, are you out in the neighborhood?
yeah, that's my I put that on Zoom so I could be in my front yard when I'm talking. I wish I was really outside. It just looks like that. It's one of those
That's cool.
things you can put in. I found out that you can download pictures into it and put whatever you want. So I've got a whole litany of different backgrounds.
All right.
So how's things going where you're at?
Oh, good. The weather's been cool, and for this time of the weather, this time of year, it's cooler out. It's really nice. So to get out and do anything, although the water is still cold, but to go swimming, but
Looks beautiful.
yeah,
those
that's
trees
really
behind you.
nice. Oh yeah, so do I. That's why I don't want to go anywhere.
I don't blame you there. Oh, so Richard, how you been, brother?
Hello.
Been better.
Got some experiences he wants to talk about today, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
it?
me.
Yeah,
I do. I got
you
a
were,
couple.
yeah, I was interested in here. I know we couldn't talk that much earlier, but so I don't know. I'm all for turning the floor over and let's hearing about it, brother. I'm going to mute out for a sec, but I'll be here.
All right.
Go ahead, man. I want to hear it. I can hear wherever I am anyway. So
All right. So anyway, for this is all my spiritual stuff. I want to hear John's stories myself, but I have to get this up.
we can always get John and maybe we could press him for an anecdote after.
All right. So I had this there's this Jesus Christ has been working with me for 3 months or more, and basically he's a pretty cool guy. He wouldn't sweat me, which means they heat you up.
Right.
It's like compassion and love, and they heat you up and all that.
Right.
And I couldn't sleep at night, so I told him not to do it. So he did. He didn't. He just did my head. But when he came into my head, I could feel him right here in my throat.
Right.
And it felt like somebody was sticking a tack in my throat every time he came in.
Oh my God.
And basically he blocked my vision. He blocked my vision, so I couldn't see spiritually anymore. I couldn't see Saint Lucian. And he would hijack my dreams, right? So with that went on for a while. And then I started complaining because I wanted to dream again. I want my own dreams, right? For a litany of reasons, because they tell me what's going on. And basically, as of yesterday, we made a deal that he was leaving, but he didn't want to leave, right? He was leaving me, and another Christ was coming in, or no, actually, um, he was leaving me, and I would be alone without Christ. I mean, I'd have Christ if I needed help, right? That's the
Right.
way I want it to be, because I
Right.
can maintain my the shit that's in my head, the voices in my head, and seeing, and the voices. I can maintain it and be stable,
Right.
but he don't accept that. And everybody thinks I'm going to get killed by bad guys, which it happens. But oh well, what can you do?
Well, you're attacked quite frequently when you,
Oh yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason. They just attack you the minute you get, anytime you turn your back.
Yeah. So that's what he's been doing. And basically he's just into my dreams, man. He wants my experiences in the dreams, but he ain't letting me dream. He's putting me in lesson dreams, and he's putting me in situations in dreams. So he'll give me a dream, and this, I'll tell you the one last night. It's really short. I'm in India in a
Wow.
opium place. It's like this room with all these colors. There's a guy standing there, and there's a girl, and the guy has a tiger, and the girl, she's dressed up like an Indian girl, like East India, and she reaches over, she goes, "Let me get this tick off the pillow. We don't want you to get bit."
Yeah.
And, I get, because I'm out photographing birds, and I get ticks on me, so I was kind of weird about that. So anyway, I woke up from that. As soon as I woke up, he's yelling at me, saying he don't want to leave. He's staying inside me. I go, "No, dude, you're gone. That's it." So I got up, went and had a piss, got my coffee this morning from that dream.
Wow.
I sat down at the computer, and I still got my earplugs in, so I can still hear him. And they're saying he wants to fight me.
Jesus whiz.
Because he's leaving. He wants to fight me from all the abuse I gave him. Now, I never beat him up I beat somebody up, but I don't know who it was in the dreams that he gave me. It could have been him. I don't know. But he says I abused him, and it was a swearing and cursing. Like when I'm sitting when
Sounds
I'm
like a Democrat.
when I'm awake in my head and I'm listening to him and I'm seeing him,
Yeah.
I'm F this, F that, fuck, and they see that as abuse, right? And so for 3 months, basically that's what I did. I just told him to fuck off. And no, you're not doing this. No, I'm sick of this. I'm so tired of that. And I really am. He's just out on his own. He's out with his own agenda. He ain't doing shit for me. It's all about him. And I know it, but I can't prove it. And so I wanted him gone. Well, his little contract was up and he's leaving, but he don't want to leave because he's addicted to my dreams. So he wants to fight. And so other Christs come, everybody comes, and I'm sitting at the computer listening to all this, and all of a sudden I get like a teardrop running down my skin. And it's the ectoplasm stuff. It feels like your skin's melting.
Huh.
And I go, "Hey guys, I think I just got punched in the eye right here, eh?" And I could feel it. So they checked it out, and he sucker punched me in the head. He came up like I wasn't seeing. I can't see. And he because he's always in my head. He blocks everything. But he came up, he was so mad, he punched me in the head because he wanted to fight. And I said, "I don't want to fight, because I just get myself in more trouble." But he punched me in the head, and I said, "Okay, we're going to fight." But I said I can't do it until like lunchtime because I got to go to the res and I have to take my mom shopping, right? And I go, if you punch me when I'm driving the goddamn car and if I hit anybody, the blood's on your head, on your hands, right? And you go, don't touch it till you're sleeping. And I go, okay, well, when I wake up from my sleep, when I wake up from sleeping, it's on. And he goes, okay. So I go to sleep. I come home at lunchtime. I go to sleep, wake up at 1:30, just a nap. And they're ready to go. He's not in my head. I can see just a little bit. And all I see is like dirt on a baseball diamond. And he's standing in front of me. And I put my dukes up. I'm ready to go. I'm like, you really want to do this, you son of a bitch? So another Christ was there. There's a bunch of different Christs, and they're putting money on it. My money's on Rick. Oh, $20, $20. I'm on button, $20. I'm on. And the whole illusion room, another Christ, the same illusion. Everybody's there ready because you never get to see a Christ fight somebody, right? So they're all there. I'm like, God damn, I can't believe it. I go, I can't see shit. I can't see shit. And another guy, he was with me and he was helping me see. So I can see, basically I saw his head for a minute. And it's the first time in 3 months I actually seen the guy that's controlling my head in my Christ that's in my head. So we're getting ready to fight. And the guy goes, okay, this is a fight, and whoever throws in the towel first, whoever taps out is a loser. Okay. And I'm like, yep, let's go. So I'm thinking hockey. That's really all I got. So I just ran up. I ran up to him real fast. I grabbed him right here and I pulled him towards me and I just whap, 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 started swinging. And then he's punching me in the head and I'm punching him in the head. We go to the ground, get up, do it again, go to the ground, get up, do it again. And I'm punching him. And then I switch hands. I grab him by the shirt with this hand and I'm punching with this hand. This is not a good hand, by the way. So after that's all done, he quit. He threw in the towel and I couldn't see shit. Like all I had was, I know his chin is above where I got him, right? So I'm just punching like this. And that was about it. My face is black and blue in the spirit world. So they say. But I won the fight. He threw in the towel first. And then an hour or two later, I find out that he wants to make another deal where he can come into my dreams. And I go, no, man, you're gone. You're going. And I'm like, dude, I want my dreams. I go, you don't need to see me dream. So basically, he's living experiences through me, right? I don't need that. I want to live my life, have my dreams, find probable realities.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like
a
lot to deal with, right?
And I can win the lottery from my inner light. It gives me the 6 numbers. And I'm like, really? You're gonna control that? You had me for 3 fucking months and I didn't have one dream of my own. I go, no, man, that's it. You're done. I go, I'll fight you again if you want. And they said no. They said no. I go, you're not coming in. You're not. It's over. It's done. Go away. Bye-bye. And so I'm done with the Christ, I guess. Now, the thing was, a month ago, they wanted to make me a Christ again. But they said I wasn't ready. I have to go through a sequence of reviews or dream reviews or some damn thing to take away my abusive mouth, right? Because I swear a lot. And
well, they're up all fighting and not being.
I know, Dan. I know. Fuck, I don't understand it.
It seems there's a lot of hypocrisy there.
Yeah, you don't believe it. They think they got, these Christ, the ones down here on level 3 and stuff, they just basically do whatever they want until they get caught, and then, oh well. but it's hard to prove. How do you prove it? Now I got, as of 3 months ago, we made a new deal where Bone Jesus, I call him Bone Jesus because we found bones together.
Now that's the guy you hunt the
Yeah,
dinosaurs with? Yeah.
He's doing my bass guitars. So I got Bone Jesus and the Priestess, and they're both overwatching me. They overwatch, which means Jesus Christ that come in can only do certain things. They can't take advantage of me. Well, he started taking advantage of me.
Right.
They found out, and the contract was null and void after that, and he was leaving. But he don't want to leave. That's my problem. As of right now,
crazy man there.
He was hanging out with Crazy Man, talking. So he's connected. Listen, Dan, he's connected to Crazy Man.
Wow.
The one that's in jail for 55 years or something. He's connected to Crazy Man. When he comes into my head in dreams, Crazy Man gets to see it all.
Right.
Because they all get to see it. His whole goddamn family gets to watch me have sex with a girl or whatever the hell I'm dreaming about. Whatever he puts in my fucking head.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm screwed. I'm sick of that. I'm not a goddamn TV commercial. I'm not a drama show. Join in for Rich's drama show tonight.
Wow, but I can see your frustration now. What you were saying the other day there, I completely see your frustration.
And then that wood thing happened in the cemetery, and he went all crazy on that. Oh, well, that's another reason to stay. Gotta protect
because
Rich.
Of the propping and all that from the Sasquatch evidence there.
Yeah.
Like that. I couldn't believe the way that stuff was stacked. That is classic Sasquatch stacking. You know how they do.
I'm telling you the truth, man. That happened.
Like I wouldn't doubt that. Like I believe in them wholeheartedly. So, I mean.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Why not have them here in southwestern Ontario?
Yeah, well, I had that experience at Linda's, and it was in the middle of nowhere,
especially
and there's no trees. It was along a creek, Bell River. This happened along Indian Creek and Chatham.
Yeah, I know exactly where you were talking about.
So I had a couple experiences like that. This is just another one, but man, did I freak out.
Wow.
I really did. Because there's no way nobody would have went back there. There's no goddamn way. And put that
you
log.
would have noticed there would have been other footprints around.
Oh,
things would have been disheveled. You know how humans are, especially if they're cranking. They're all happy and stompy, and
it was crazy.
Nobody knows you go there.
I know.
Very few people.
That's why I go there.
Me,
yeah.
And of course you got the cemetery right there too, though. There could be some sort of you never know what's going on over in that cemetery.
Yeah. I don't know what did it, but it sure as hell wasn't a corporeal meat human. That's for sure. There's no way. So
you have to send out a bright enough signal out there for something like that to be attractive to. If the way you are, your vibrations are raised up pretty high, where you attract attention from many places. I think sources, and I think you might, at that point in time, there's nothing going on for probably years, but someone of your intellect or your who you are, you attract attention in some sort of ways, and we may not know all of them. But you're like a beacon, something, something to bounce a signal off of through, and you're catching a glimpse of something, and we can't always make it out.
Well, let me tell you this. I broke the branch to take photos of birds because it was blocking my photos, right? Like I couldn't see the bird because the damn branch.
That was weird.
So I broke the branch. It was a sucker off a stump. So I broke it down and just bent it over. I didn't kill it. Well, I don't think I did at the moment. Then I was taking pictures of birds. And then I left after that. The next day I come back and the log is in front. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Right? I got a yellow warbler, in there, and I got this goddamn log. I'm like, what the hell? I just cleared this area yesterday, for Christ's sakes. I
Wow.
look at it, and there's vines coming down. So this thing was picked up and propped in the tree exactly where I cut the sucker. Like, what the hell's going on? It's been what, 8 hours? I left at 6, and here I am at 7:38 in the morning, and there's this damn log here, and there ain't no one comes back here.
Wow.
Nobody.
So all that had to happen in the dark throughout the night, in the dark. Whatever happened that reblocked your view or did all that.
I know. And when around the exact same time I was breaking the tree sucker, I was just sitting there waiting for birds, and I'm thinking about Sasquatch because I watched this talk show where guys talk about Sasquatch, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm sitting there daydreaming, and I imagined, listen, this is a weird part. I didn't really put it in the video, but I'm all of a sudden I just see a huge Sasquatch coming up to me. And it was like a daydream. It was just a daydream to me anyway. I go, imagine if a Sasquatch come walking across the field right up to me. And it came up to me and I went, holy shit. That was a weird daydream. And then I forgot it and started taking pictures of birds again. And that was my daydream. And then I saw the log. Well, I told my spirit guides and Jesus what the hell happened here. And he fucking freaked. So he came right into me.
Well, they don't like you talking about that stuff, do they?
Oh no, they don't.
They don't entertain any kind of talk with that aspect. That's weird. I wonder why.
And now, the thing is, what drives me nuts, if everything that happened to me, I just told you, happened in that sequence, was that daydream me? Like when I hook up to Christ or my kids or my wife, and I see them and I have experiences with them. Well, I just did that in the fucking daydream with the Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's pretty
according to everything I know, there was no difference other than Jesus was here and I hook up to him and talk to him, or the fucking Sasquatch. It was the same type of thing. Wow. But in my head, well, I'm not supposed to daydream and hook up to Sasquatch's soul.
Right.
But I can with Jesus. But I did. And then he saw what I was doing when he came at me in the daydream, which wasn't a daydream. I was just seeing spiritually.
Right.
And he said, well, fuck. And what I was going through at the time, moved the sucker out of the way. And he said, well, I'll fucking do this. But what was the message? I don't know. Right. Yeah. So, and I felt something. I didn't know what it was. I got kind of shaky after that, but I didn't know it was real or not until I saw the log the next day. Right. And I thought back to that fantasy, and I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. That freaked me right out.
That is cool.
So,
Richard and Dan, what are you thinking about when other people's experiences and the essence of time being there's no rhyme or reason of time, so they can pull you in and out of this dimension and do many things in their realm for however long and come place you back into our time, exactly the same time or very close to the time that they abducted you on. And you actually been away for probably 3, 4, 5 years or more or less, who's to say, and then come drop you right back into where you left off in the 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional reality we live.
Yeah.
And completely erase memory, but there's ways to abstract that, I guess, with hypnosis, but not always.
Yeah. I think that's 100%.
Me too. I wouldn't doubt. I'm inclined to. That's what that Corey Good, same thing happened to him, right?
Yep.
And he had years and years went by.
I watch a lot of Sasquatch stuff by guys that don't believe in the woo, the spiritual part, dimensions, UFOs, or any of it. They just like a Sasquatch is a bear. That's what they think. Yeah. But the ones that tell the truth with their experience, they go, well, I was out there looking for the Sasquatch and I came across this one area. And 4 hours later, I'm walking out and I don't know what the hell happened.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah. And I posted right in there. I got them. I know where they are.
Remember the fella that did that video and he was really open and honest about Sasquatch fucking with him, telling him like how he could kill him and all that shit. Remember that guy? He was
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
lawn chair, bud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He had a
Yeah.
significant amount of missing time.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to believe
That
for
was
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, that was a hell. When I watched that,
talked
I was like, oh my God.
Spirituality and
He was
physicality.
being honest. I think that guy was actually, it wasn't just your standard Bigfoot encounter. It was the truth of the encounter, because
There's more to
omit stuff because it's embarrassing, or they don't want to look weak, or other people won't say that, but other people that tell the truth, they have the good stories, and then people don't believe them because there's so many components to it. But those are the ones I tend to follow, the ones that aren't the normal experience. It's like
Yep.
when you die, you see a white tunnel. That's how plain and plain it is, when really that's not the case at all.
I've got I think 2 to 3 times. I have not recall seeing that tunnel, but I did die past on record.
Yeah. Well, see what I mean? I mean, for people that want to say they had a near-death experiences and they want to somehow embellish or whatever, they always run to the tunnel, because there's nothing else there to.
Well, I think my one experience, I had bacterial enteritis on a bad tooth infection,
Right.
and it was a time where I didn't have a vehicle to go to the dentist or insurance to go to the hospital or any of that, but I was slowly getting sick, and my brother that I lived with in the cabin in the mountains way up there, just him and I, and some of my behavior, the way I was talking, the way I was, it was killing me slowly, and some of the things I did come out and say were pretty odd, not for an ordinary person to say. And I was dying. I did feel the heartbeat, and it was only a couple times per minute. It was, I was in and out of death right at the night, and through that night. And I went to the ER, and I died that night. They came in and revived me. Apparently, told my mom the next day. Apparently, this is what happened. She was upset they didn't call her, but I don't recall. I don't recall anything besides during laying there with my heart rate going in and out. It was definitely real weird. I should probably really think about that time and see if I can recall anything, because it was I felt it. I was on my way out, and it was
maybe the closer you become to death, the more you realize it. The more you realize you're in a different, like you did. You noticed all these different things, right? With the heartbeat only a couple times a minute.
Them too.
Like, I mean.
Yeah, I said I was on my way out, so
Wow.
I was saying my goodbyes and everything, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I was on the way out.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm still here, and many more experiences to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got great, fantastic Sasquatch in your neck of the woods, but I would love to go roaming around out there.
Oh well, yeah. I think I have to go travel out further throughout the neighborhoods further out. But there's really no documented cases out there.
You can do it right where you're living.
They could probably pop up. Well, the bear that I came across, the way I came around, and the bobcat were not too far from where I live. I went on a little dirt bike ride and came across the bear 2 different times, on the way out and then on the way in, and then a bobcat too. And they're just down the road a couple miles, but it's all wildlife and mountain territory.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I would love to be able to see that every day.
Yep. I don't know what.
So Richard, have you came across, listened to some of David Paulides 411, Can-Am 411,
Excuse me for a second. Wait.
and a lot of the stories with him, and they're really they're not too outlandish, but because if people that experience some of those things or other things, it really kind of hits home. As much as you love to be out there, and I think I don't know what the deal is with the problem with the government not wanting to come forward and share what they want to share.
Yeah.
Or advise people the dangers of being out there. Because I think anywhere, it just say as well as some of the places in your own neighborhood, things can come and go, and they do come and go. So it can happen in the woods, it can happen in the neighborhood of the cities, and it does happen.
Yes, it does, and that is awesome. Like, seeing people are having all kinds of experiences lately with the UFOs and all that. And I mean, there's this. I've been watching. I usually watch the sightings, but now it seems they're everywhere all the time. Like sightings now, and strange things going on.
Yeah, I got a warning, 10-minute upgrade limit for our video.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
So we got 10 minutes left. One of you guys gotta go.
I'll go.
That's probably you.
I'll go, brother.
I don't care. Either way.
Probably
Going
me.
on anyway. Cook
What
my
do you-
wife dinner and whatnot. I was happy to come on and do a video. We haven't done one in a while, and
Yeah.
it's nice to talk to you boys. And but I mean,
Well, if they kick
I-
me off, then you know what happened.
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. It says upgrade now, but you cannot minimize Zoom when you are recording this meeting. Okay. So I'm screwed. Then it says upgrade, but I don't know how to
we can
do
always
that.
arrange to have another and do another video here eventually.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, we can always do it. I mean,
So-
I love doing it myself.
Since we're limited on time, Dan and Richard, I came across a video of they were talking about between around the time of the Korean War and the Vietnam War,
Yeah.
and how during the Korean War, which my grandfather was part of, he was a POW, a survivor, and but they had encountered and fired on a lot of the actual UFOs. Even some of the generals came forward expressing that we had multiple encounters, and to the time to the Vietnam War, they realized, and maybe with the extraterrestrial encounter they had with Eisenhower, I think at White Sands
Right.
naval base, maybe they had told him, whatever you shoot at us, we're shooting right back at you. So stop, we're using your weapons against you. And maybe that's when they changed the protocol during the Vietnam War to stop engaging in the UFOs
Yeah.
and completely do the opposite, was ignore them and go down the opposite way and cover up and hide everything from here on out, which is what they still are doing to this day. But before then, multiple encounters. And even between when the jousting days, they had them, some of the paintings and some Michelangelo paintings.
Oh yeah,
and,
there's
even all the way to Iraq War, they have them.
yeah.
I agree.
Like it is ramping up. They're ramping up. I heard something about disclosure on January 20th of this year. Some sort of a disclosure with Greer, and then we're going to come out and do a disclosure. I've seen some people talking about it in the UFO groups, but nothing more.
Greer has to be more involved. He has to be more
He's
involved.
trying
His
to
family
do it.
ties to the.
He wants 1 billion people to see it so that they can take the onus off of the fucking deep state and the people that are keeping all this technology, right? Because that's what they're really fighting for, is to bring out the technology that we have now that they're not giving to humanity under the guise of fucking what would they call it, Homeland Security or some stupid thing like that. They're keeping all this technology away from us for our own good. Fuck,
Yeah, for 100
I've heard
years.
about med beds. I've heard about all kinds of shit that
Yeah.
won't believe that you know, that can
We're
heal.
past the med beds too now. That the technology is past the med beds apparently, and the
Well,
the med beds should have been here a long time ago.
and
We
it
didn't have to
wasn't
deal with all
technology
that.
they were trying to get in here. You're right, but the powers that be, the deep state or whoever's running the underside of it, won't allow it to be brought out. And we
Yeah.
really need it, you know. Imagine growing back your fucking arm or your leg or
They'll
getting
release.
cancer
Oh yeah,
or
They'll let it out,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a controlled release, and it's going to be the information they want you to hear. It ain't going to be the truth. That's
Well,
why I don't bullshit around with fucking government, CNN, and any fucking news
you're
agency.
absolutely right.
It's all
Well,
bullshit. As far
that's
as
right,
I'm
but
concerned.
they are all bullshit. But I'm talking about the people that are fighting CNN. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
people,
yeah, I know what you mean.
they're going to make it so they have no choice. I think somehow. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Really.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be government controlled information until the ETs land and say, yeah, no, it ain't. And then that's when it's going to happen, man. Something like that.
Hmm.
You got 4 minutes, they say.
Like if you think about it, if
Okay.
everybody's worried about ascension and everybody wants to ascend and we're all in line, whoever is above us can't ascend unless we ascend.
Yeah.
So we got to go up before they can ascend, right? So it's pretty crucial to a lot of entities, I would imagine. I'm not really sure, but that's just the way I think about it.
And there's different races too. So,
Right.
you know, everybody, each race has got their own little agenda, and the, you know, some are not good and some are good, and that's the way it is.
That's right, brother.
Yes.
But anyway, I'll pop out. You kids do your experiences and make sure when the video's up, you send me a link, okay? Because I want to see it, and then
Yep.
we'll try and get together again and do another video. Maybe we can get some more time.
All right.
It was good to see you again,
Okay.
Johnny boy.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, see you later, Richard.
Okay, man.
Bye, peeps.
All right, Dan.
Still counting down,
So I
John.
have a feeling that yeah, it says that I have a feeling that they were talking about me. They're gonna cut me out. So anything you wanna run by before we lose time?
No, where are you going camping?
Oh, redwoods up country up Northern California on the big redwoods, pretty much Sasquatch country, big time.
Yeah.
That's what they promoted.
Take a camera. Take your camera.
I'll take some
Record it.
pictures.
Record everything, man. Just record everything.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well, you never know what's there, right? You don't
Yeah.
know what's there. What could pop up in and out, and it's a good idea, especially taking pictures, because what we can't see with the naked eye, what might be in the background.
Right.
How many times that happened?
Uh-huh. I know.
I do want to go to Mount Shasta big time.
Yeah. You want to hang out with
Man,
what's his name,
I
don't
love-
you?
Who?
That guy. That spiritual place where you see the UFOs. Is that Mount Shasta? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though.
Was it? I don't know of a certain person up there besides the Telos city within Mount Shasta, but
Yeah.
I don't know anybody in particular.
No, he's a UFO guy on YouTube. He does all that stuff. I forgot his name. Anyway.
I probably would recognize it, but I don't know him offhand. I just
Right.
go up there by myself.
Well, we got less than a minute, so
That was the only. All right, Richard. We'll do this another time. And
all right, John. Thanks, man. I'm gonna try to
you have a good
upgrade
night.
unless it costs money, and then I ain't. So,
Right.
all right,
Brother. You take care. Have a good night.
all right. You too, man. Talk
All
to you
right,
online.
bye. Okay.
All right, good night. It's still going. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh well, that's the end of the show. Talk to you later, guys. Upgrade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it costs money. No thanks. Next. Son of a bitch. And now. Bye.